It's July in Northern California. Among ancient redwood trees, 2,600 of America's most powerful men gather for 2 weeks of burning effigies, performing in drag, pissing on trees together while making shady deals. It's Bohemian Grove.
Welcome, stranger.
Secret society. Strangers.
Society.
Welcome to the secret society. Strangers?
Welcome back to another episode of the Secret Society of Strangers podcast. I promise we won't be pissing on trees while we're here.
Definitely will not.
This is, I'm going to say it right now, I'm hesitant to get into this. I told the guys this already, like off camera. Like, these are my topics where I'm like, I believe a little bit too much that these people are like listening to every single thing that goes onto the internet. So take it away, Josh. Let's get in trouble.
Yeah, for real though. It's crazy that like we're the secret society of strangers and we've not done one secret society yet.
Well,
fixing it
why
today.
not start with like the most secretive of them all?
Yeah, because it's like I would say that this would be the Illuminati and not.
So again, this is what kind of scares me about this. I think this is all of them. I think this is every dark fraternity, every shadow government. It's like if your name holds the weight and you have the ticket price to get in, like,
Right.
you're good.
It's fair. The getting in process is pretty insane, but we'll get to that here in a little bit.
All right.
All right, so it all begins back in 1872 in San Francisco, and there was this group of journalists. They decided to pretty much that they needed their own little secret journalist club, right?
Of course.
Innocent.
Sure.
Yeah, because they're already shaping people's public opinion, so why not just have a secret clubhouse for doing said things, right?
Exactly.
So the founding members were Tommy Newcomb and Harry Dam from the San Francisco Chronicle. And the club adopted the motto, "Weaving spiders come not here." And that would be from Shakespeare back in the day. And it's basically fancy 19th century speak for no business talk, just vibes, just hanging out.
Yeah,
No planning world domination.
Like, we're not talking about this over here.
Yeah. Okay. That's hard to believe.
Yeah,
it's like
I didn't know that it started with journalists, though. That was pretty cool. Interesting.
Yeah. They usually start
It's always-
innocently, these things.
But it's interesting to like look at where our media is and how run our media, how influential it's become, and like how it really just does shape the narrative of the entire world.
But they could also beyond that, even like hiding like FDR's physical limitations and things like that they would actually honor those things too. So, all
right, we'll get into stuff more later, I'm sure, but it's also one of those things where it's like all these men just also have enough dirt on all these other men that like no one's opening their mouth on anybody.
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna say shit.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I know what you got in your closet, Ted Turner said. Other rich person.
Oh shit, I didn't realize I'm wearing the perfect shirt for this episode. Sorry.
I know, I thought you planned it.
I did not plan it. I was just very excited to wear this shirt.
It's a good shirt. We should all just eat one billionaire.
Yep.
All right. So what started as the gathering of writers and artists, because, it was an arts thing, apparently. It slowly transformed into something much different than that. So by the 70s, the Bohemian Club is what they decided they wanted to call their little secret society. It attracted at least one officer or director from 40 of the 50 of the largest industrial corporations, like, of the time. So, like, that's insane.
Yeah, it's already power moves. Like, it's
right.
Journalists to an artist to power moves instantly.
So the name, though, am I the only one when you guys were first telling me this? Like the first image that like snapped or thought into my brain was like a nudist colony. That just doesn't sound like I don't know.
But it has that like it does have that like hedonistic vibe or like
Yeah. Yeah.
a pagan ritual type thing. So like and that's almost like their slogan, and that's it kind of also embodies that like we're leaving the modern world behind and like no business. Like this is like nature, rituals and nudity and sex bunkers and all that stuff. Yeah.
Who knows what goes on out there? Because I mean, you know, the term bohemian could mean something completely different when you're worth 9 figures. But
Yeah.
I
can't
digress. I'm not 9 figures worth.
No. Take it. None of us won the Powerball billion. No.
No, there would be signs.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Signs and the seat would be empty. Just be spinning.
Oh, what?
God, let me just whoop, there you go.
Damn, money changes
Wow.
a guy.
Yep.
It does. I thought
Yep,
he'd
you
be
just-
like
you guys
flying
would
us
just get
to a
little-
private
little
podcast
envelopes.
studio.
You just get little
Damn.
envelopes.
Little envelopes.
Like, enjoy.
Really sad now. Okay.
Damn. So the club, they purchased this 2,700 acre property back in 1899 from this logger named Melvin Meeker. That's how they got the Bohemian property. So
Fake name.
Lee, let's talk about how you joined, because you are the most likely to join a cult.
I know nothing about joining. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, okay. Whenever you use your lottery winnings.
What are you talking
Yeah.
So you need 25,000 first for initiation fees, pocket change, right? Whatever. Throw in
that seems
the
fair.
bennies. Yeah. I mean, it's also that average annual salary of every person whose lives you're fucking up, but whatever.
Well,
Every person works at Walmart. Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty much. And then the membership process is delightfully democratic, You just need 2 current members to nominate you, multiple letters of recommendation, and then 9 out of 11 committee votes. So it's not about just being rich.
Wow. You can still be excluded, even though you're paying to
Oh,
not
yeah.
be excluded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
100%.
Like basically, if you're probably actually democratic on the outside, you probably couldn't get in the group.
Yeah.
The snakes that know the snakes that have and that have to know 2 of them.
Right.
That's think about that. It's not enough to know Jeff Bezos. You gotta know Jeff Bezos and someone else.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Enough for them to recommend you.
9 out of 11 committee votes. That's pretty much the whole committee.
This probably is to keep the Powerball riffraff out, I think.
Oh, yeah. I don't need fucking Earl from Bean Station, Tennessee out there.
Yeah, of course. Because even just like I said, even if you're just a political opponent to someone, this is a method to assure that you're not going to be in here. Nope, we're going to make sure you're out.
Yeah.
Because every two one of us is really close. Does that make sense? Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's a super tight circle.
Yeah.
And then you're not getting in there with just a few bucks.
No, not with just money. And also, check this out. The wait list, it's typically 15 to 33 years long.
Yeah, the little boys they have trapped in their basements are already too old for them by the time they fucking.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so you got to keep getting new boys.
No.
Nope. Pizza.
Yeah.
This
Boys
this
like
whole
pizza.
episode is going to get flagged. We're not.
100%.
Going out. But that is-
Yeah.
So
That's a-
is that because the weight? Because they only accept so many people at a time? Or
I think you have to because they probably each person gets vetted, I'm sure, in an extensive background check and
And
why
probably
you're trying to
follow
join. Who do you know? What do you know? All that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably a combination of both, keeping the numbers down as well as also interest. How interested are you in doing this? Are you willing to wait 15 years?
Yeah.
Or is this just something that's going to be cool for you? And can you sustain your billions for 15 years?
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
to see if
Are
you're
you
worthy
building
of it.
Right.
Yeah, just now you bought your mortgage off, you bought your car off, and now you only have 100 million instead of the 200 million you started with.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
But there's 4 different types of members of the Bohemian Club. So they've got these 4 different categories, and they are regular members, and that's, standard billionaires and Fortune 500 CEO types. You've got associate members, and that's artists who can only afford half of a politician, basically. Because, you got to throw some artists in there.
Well, they also have to sell their souls to the devil to get in there.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh, sorry.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Damn.
Professional members, and these guys are artists who basically leveled up and can now afford 1 full politician. And then honorary members, they're just so important that they billionaires or trillionaires that you don't even hear of. It could be some crazy Saudi prince or something.
Yeah. Okay.
The Peter Thiels of the world before we knew who Peter Thiel was.
Who is that?
Yeah.
The PayPal guy. See, he's fucking sneaky. He basically bankrolled JD Vance for the last decade to get JD Vance to be where he's at. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thiel's a character, and he's also private sector security now. Guys, if I am not suicidal, I am not interested in dying.
Oh, God,
I'm not accident prone because I'm really scared in this episode already.
This episode is gonna get instantly flagged.
Yeah, I don't want to die.
So let's try not to die, but
yeah.
Please don't kill us.
You know what? I forgot. Allegedly.
Yeah.
There we go. Allegedly.
I really am clueless, so
she doesn't know anything, I swear.
So the bylaws, they require that 10% of the members be accomplished artists, and because nothing screams artistic integrity like sculptures funded by defense contractors.
So weird.
This is a sculpture for freedom.
And it's not. So I also you can't underestimate artists in this day and age. Excuse me, media and music now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hate, again, I'm dropping all these things, but these are all the things that Conspiracy World is going to talk about. Things like Katy Perry's Super Bowl performance. All that shit people just say is dripping with occult imagery and all that kind of shit.
Oh, Little Nas X, all that stuff.
Yeah.
What if these politicians are just getting jumped into gangs? They're all just Bloods and Crips.
It's really kind of the same. It's on the base level of it all. Besides the nefariousness of it, their ego and their want to be there is such a boys club, hidden tent in the woods, exclusive, no girls allowed in big red market, crying for attention. Yeah.
So let's talk about how the camp is set up, actually, because that's a good segue.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
So the Grove features 118 individual camps, and it's scattered across their 160 acres. So it's kind of Hogwarts houses, but instead of Ravenclaw and Slytherin, you have insider trading and war profiteering.
That's wholesome.
The side of sacrifice.
I hate it here. Wow.
Yeah, why do we live here? So the whole shebang pretty much kicks off with this thing called the Cremation of Care ceremony, and it's fucking terrifying. I'm gonna paint this picture for you, okay? So it's grown-ass men, some of whom, can control nuclear weapons and, banking and government, blah, blah, blah. They're putting on robes and burning a fake baby while chanting at this giant concrete owl statue in the middle of the fucking woods.
But when you say the middle of the woods, we have to be really clear that these are the redwoods. So if you've never been to a redwood forest, the sheer size of the trees gives the atmosphere this magical presence. And then it's giant burning effigies, couple stories tall owl, guys in robes, chanting.
Very druidistic.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Muir Woods, if you're a Star Wars fan, where the Ewoks and all the guys run around in
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. That's mere woods. Those are redwoods. Those big ass trees and that.
Yeah. And if you look really closely and zoom in on one of the panels, you can see a giant concrete owl, but they had to delete that in the DVD release.
Vader crushed it with the Force.
Hey, nerds, back together.
We'll get taken out for all the shit we said. We'll get taken out copyright for talking about Disney.
Because
Oh, geez.
they're in the Bohemian Club.
Yep.
But yeah, these are the people that are running our fucking country.
So, what would happen, like, if a big old redwood branch came down in a freak accident
A
that happened
Widowmaker in the
sometimes
middle of Bohemian Grove, yeah.
and knocked out, like, 10?
It would
of
be a
that?
really unfortunate accident.
I mean,
Yeah.
I wonder
Some
what we would
say
notice
corporate espionage.
in the world. I wonder what we would notice would
Cut
happen.
to an image of me like 300 feet in a tree with a saw.
Just some real
Allegedly.
Looney Tune shit.
Allegedly, yeah.
Kind of flash allegedly all over the screen. For
His
this
shirt is not helping this.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Your shirt should basically say allegedly for this whole episode.
I almost got that shirt too. It's probably in my safe cart.
Probably. So yeah, back to this creepy ceremony of them burning a fake baby.
We hope it's fake. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well, we didn't
I
think
hope it's
that.
fake.
Surely.
Thank you for that dark turn.
I'm not
Sorry.
even going all the way down the hallway. I just turned my head and looked.
So this ceremony involves transporting an effigy called Dull Care, which I don't understand, across a lake to this 40-foot owl statue that's designed by sculptor Haig Pittigan. So shout outs to Mr. Pittigan.
I don't think we
For-
want to shout him out.
I mean, it's a cool statue. It's a giant owl.
Okay.
Owls are dope.
Yeah,
Is he
but
in the club though?
we will
I don't
have.
think he's in the club. Maybe he is.
He probably
Yeah.
was when they started it, but we will have future episodes about like owl symbol
Yeah.
traits.
Oh yeah, it's in everything.
Might wanna try some.
No,
And
I
then
can't do it now.
they set the owl on fire with a bunch of pyrotechnics. So
Which
good
is-
thing it's
I mean-
concrete.
Which again,
Oh,
like it's just the guy and me talking, but that's pretty fucking cool.
That is pretty sick.
Blow it up.
I mean, nice
Blow it
fun
up, hell yeah.
camping trip, I'm sure.
So
Yeah.
the whole symbolism of it all is that they're basically banishing the dull cares of everyday life away. But
Like a baby?
I guess I fucking get. I'm not worth 9 figures, so I can't speak on rich people.
Yeah, the
But like,
symbolism-
also, if you have like trillions of dollars, what is there a dull care? Like, you have no dull cares.
Right. If you do,
You have no
created them
cares.
yourself.
yeah,
Like,
but are there dull cares like? All their products give us cancer, and their bombs kill millions of brown people. Like,
Or
Was
whose
there
list
dull
am I
care?
on because I went to go?
but that's why they
some
don't care.
island.
They did it.
Yeah.
They burned the effigy. They're done. They don't
oh,
care
okay.
anymore.
Got it.
Now they watch
Got
Nope.
the of it.
I burned this metaphorical baby
it. That makes sense. It
instead of throwing the
doesn't,
baby
but-
with the bathwater. We're blowing it up with an owl.
Okay.
Cooler, but probably still advised,
I camp a little differently, but that's fine. Each their own.
right? That's how I get down.
Mhm. So, just there's so much fucked up with this fucking
This
thing.
place is fucked up, and that's again, it's one of those things where like, is it all just really, really fucked up, and we can't even wrap our heads around it, or is there so much blank canvas that we filled in it with like the most depraved shit we can think of?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
So, other than this opening ceremony that they've got going on, that looks like a deleted scene from Eyes Wide Shut, the ghosts. I mean, not the ghosts, but the Grove. It hosts a lot of other normal activities, actually. So, we got this thing called the Grove Play, and it's basically a large-scale musical production involving 300 fucking people, which is like insane. It's like Hamilton, but tax shelters. They're just
Huh.
talking about policies and stuff like
But
that.
it's funny because it's also one of those environments where now, like, so you got the whole nefarious, crazy shit going on, but then you got also like these big performances with all these people, like the energy that's being like stored or put into this one place is insane.
Oh yeah.
It
Could
does
you imagine like
a cult.
being a performer and like having to like practice, but like nobody's telling you what you're practicing for?
Right? I mean, the
And
And then you
NDA
get to the
must
middle of the
be.
woods. Oh yeah, the
like
NDA
that
is insane, I'm
Wicker
sure.
Man, yeah, like you said, the eyes wide shut, like you just like, oh, I'm playing along.
Da, da, da. Yep. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my midnight gal. See?
No, there's underlying stuff to all this that we're like really not even going to really talk about, but it's scary to think that these people can even move this little bit with so little being known. Like this is a reoccurring event where people that are making decisions about all of our lives go, and we really don't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah. I mean, at least they have like comedy shows out there, and then they test out like speeches before delivering them to the public. So it's kind of like a writer's retreat.
Like, look at what we do when the lights are on, guys. See, it's normal.
Yeah, 100%. And then now it's turn now the sun's down. Let's go put on our crazy robes.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
So they had a bunch of these like lakeside talks, like I said, where people would test out speeches before delivering to the public. And in some of these talks, it's featured everyone from Eisenhower all the way to Henry Kissinger. So could you imagine like all the crazy like talks that have been had at this place?
Oh,
No.
yeah. This is like think about all the craziest things in the last like 70 years that have shaped our globe. All of it has been either orchestrated or talked about or reacted to in this place. For sure. All the scandals, all the major like crazy court cases where people got off for shit they should have never got off for.
You're right.
Like that kind of shit. Yeah, all talked about there. Manhattan Project. Like
Yeah, we'll get to that here in a little bit. Yeah, because they definitely talked about the Manhattan Project here at the Bohemian Grove. So here's a little interesting fact. And disclaimer, I'm not political at fucking all. Like it's yeah, I'd just rather not get into it. I'm not a political guy. But here's a little fun fact. Every Republican president from Hoover all the way through George Bush has been either a member or a regular guest at the Bohemian Grove.
yeah, man. And again, this is where like like you gotta turn off the Reddit brain because instantly you go into like, well, there's rumors that like Bush is related to Crowley. And like he goes all the way back and like Skull and Bones and
Well, Bush
Cherry.
was in Skull and Bones, and
yeah. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Hey, everything I'm talking
and then
about.
Senior was the head of the CIA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He was. Yes, he was.
And allegedly in Majestic 12, if we believe in Majestic 12.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
Isn't that
Okay.
like fact now, Majestic 12? I don't think it's
I can't remember if they've decided it's fact or fiction yet.
I think it's fact. Well, it's fact.
It's alien
fact.
stuff.
It's canon up
Okay.
here.
Yeah. But Hoover basically called the Bohemian Grove the greatest men's party on Earth.
Again,
I just want this to sink in.
when these things are being said, then, ha. With all that has come to light in the last 20 years, like that does not sound good, bro. That
No.
Well,
didn't
also
happen.
when his presidency coincided with the Great Depression, it really
Yeah.
just doesn't look good. It's not a good look.
We got the best Cubans out there. We'll never believe it. They don't give a fuck, man. It's so sad. They don't care. Statements like that are like, again, we're watching it in real time all the time. Like anybody, no matter what political party you're part of, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, you're like, but food's expensive.
Right.
Well, I got this 4-point plan that's going to bring things down, and we're going to tax no one up top. We're going to tax you though.
yeah.
Work.
Yeah.
Both sides do the same thing. It doesn't matter what party you're part of.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, Josh, I'm not political because it doesn't matter.
No, because I'm just a little tiny person out here, and you rich fucking people are gonna keep doing shit until I eat one of you.
If we haven't
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
For educational purposes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So back to the Hall of Fame of the Bohemian Grove. Nixon delivered his 1967 Lakeside speech at the Grove, and it was a presentation that he later called the speech that gave me the most pleasure and satisfaction of my political career.
Oh.
Let me get this right.
I'm not.
His highlight wasn't becoming president, wasn't ending Vietnam, quote unquote, or establishing relations with China. It was giving a fucking speech to a bunch of drunk, rich assholes in the middle of the woods.
Because none of that other stuff would have ever happened if he wasn't able to give that speech.
That's probably true.
All those butts he kissed that night and all the other things he kissed got him to.
This is so discouraging.
Yeah. I feel like Jen lived in a little safe bubble until
I did. And you guys ruined
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, there's more. So let's talk about Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas.
Oh,
Fuck
no.
this dude, yo. Allegedly.
I loved the John Oliver show with that he did on this guy. It was fucking hilarious.
Like, example, like, crooked politician. He's the picture in the dictionary.
So let's spill the tea on this guy some more, you know. So Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas, keep this one, has been attending the Bohemian Grove for 25 years, guys. And his guest but not just for himself, but as a guest of his billionaire buddy Harlan Crow.
Who's that?
He's like just some billionaire rich asshole that
I'm
can
like-
buy a Supreme Court justice.
I mean, are these like stocks and like insider
Oh,
trade? How do you get?
yeah,
I
100%. Yeah.
don't know how you get
Clarence
this
Thomas.
money.
You
Like,
might
I
as
don't
well
get
have
it.
said insider trading.
Oh.
Yeah. And so again, it's that kind of stuff. It's also like the orchestration of like planned obsolescence. So like how like there's weird waves of things. Like even
Oh,
so
yeah.
much to say like let's be like really on the nose for us. Like how like for like 4 years all you can find was like vampire media. And then
Oh,
all
yeah.
of a sudden there's like nothing but zombie media. And
It
then,
just keeps
Like-
cycling.
like there's agreements within like the organizations that's like, hey, so like this is it. We're gonna all do this. We're gonna all bank on this, so we're not competing with each other. Like
wow.
we'll have varying, like we'll all take our little pieces, and then we'll flip the script and move on.
Mhm.
And then a perfect example of like when you're not playing nice like that is A Bug's Life.
Oh yeah.
So Ants and A Bug's Life are like supposed to be like the same
Literal same movie.
and
One's Disney, one's DreamWorks.
yeah, and like there was beef with the behind the scenes stuff, and like you get a funny movie that's okay and a crap movie that no one wants to watch.
i.e. Ants.
Yeah.
Huh.
hmm
No idea. Okay.
But yeah, so back to scumbag Supreme Court Justice. So back in 2023, there was an investigation into Justice Thomas's finances and stuff like that, and it was revealed that he forgot to disclose those trips on his financial disclosures to like government.
Yeah, so like he would go on like vacation,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
like he'd go to like Kingston Turco, or whatever, I said that wrong too, Turks and Caicos, on like federal dime,
Oh,
like on the private jet.
awesome,
Have
yeah.
like the service that he would have if he was on a working vacation or working
Mhm.
trip, all the bells and whistles, but like to the nth degree, like room service for him and his wife every night, chauffeurs, ballroom tickets, all the bullshit. And
Yep.
like, yeah, all of it's like on money that should be going to,
anything else.
yeah.
Yeah. So this guy was just hanging around with this billionaire, and like most likely this guy was influencing his vote for Supreme Court stuff.
100%. I mean, it's so hard to not know. Like we all know. Yeah, and like again, you don't have to be political to pay attention to this, but you know that like gun lobbyists own individual Republicans or individual
Mhm.
Democrats, and like they pull the strings on when they're going
Right.
to vote or not vote on things. And it's again, if we can get rid of that part of politics, it'd be a lot easier to navigate.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Billionaires and companies getting the fuck out of.
Yeah, just
Politics,
like
yeah.
private donor and shit like that, all that kind of stuff, like the private sector donors. Like, there's no way that like a one man or woman should be able to walk up to like a sitting politician and give them what like an entire county makes in a year to like grab their vote.
Right.
Like that's crazy. Like no normal person has, even if you're a millionaire within your county, like you now don't have a say. Like you're done. Like this guy just bought your vote too.
Oh yeah.
Why are we playing the game? Why even do it?
Right.
And not only are they out there playing the game, but like we said earlier, like things that had such like a huge like historical significance, like the Manhattan Project, was literally found like discussed and like greenlit out there. So on a already serious note, here's another more serious side of it. In September of 1942, S1 Executive Committee was the group that was planning the Manhattan Project. They had a crucial meeting for the project at Bohemian Grove. And the people that were there was Oppenheimer, Ernest Lawrence, Arthur Compton, university presidents from Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. And then the whole point of this meeting, it resolved basically like key issues in the atomic bomb's development, and it led to General Leslie Groves becoming its project director, pretty much.
Wow.
So all of this like was done at a boys' club in the woods.
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, that's just a boys' camping trip, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And that's what the thing is, and like that's like Josh was saying, one of the really serious things that happens. But like, there's also the fact that like there are people that aren't even necessarily part of governments, like playing with people's lives, peoples of nations.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like
I'm
just
sure there's
because like it's an advantage for them. Like,
oh yeah, say like there's like a company in China, I'm sure that they'll send a representative to this, camping trip on their behalf to talk to somebody else as a proxy.
Okay.
yeah, and you start talking about like all the private armies and all that stuff like that that can like go into independent countries and like start wars or kidnap people. Like there are billionaires at these meetings like signing off on that like amongst their people.
Oh yeah.
That's so nuts. Like yeah, like Julian Assange, like he's gone because like these people will have his head if he steps foot in our country because he told the truth. That's, again, that's crazy. Like, so imagine if he was the journalist on the other side. Like that's crazy. So you see what happens if you don't play the game.
Right.
Like, what about all these journalists that are in this? That means they're okay with covering all this other shit up at the least.
So what about Alex Jones though?
Alex Jones is doing everything right. Alex Jones is never wrong. Yo, his voice has got to be so blown. Yo, first of all, you want to feel better about yourself if you're ever feeling down, right? If you're ever like, today's been a long day, or like whatever, right? Even if it's just like I burnt my macaroni and cheese, whatever your little inconvenience is, look at videos of Alex Jones having emotional swings. Watch this man sit in his car, his truck. Sorry, oh man, you'll get mad if I call it a car. His truck, and like go from screaming, red-faced mad to sucking back tears to questioning his whole decisions back to screaming mad, and then try to grift people on like his like next thing he's selling.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! It makes you feel really good about yourself. I don't know.
Well,
I really get a kick out of it.
Did you know that he was an accidental documentarian?
Oh, I know. Actually, hold on.
He made a documentary about Bohemian Grove.
I got Joe Rogan talking about that. So
can we afford Joe Rogan?
Super reputable people.
No, we're not.
Oh my God, should I do it?
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push the button. What's that? What the hell? They're gonna take the whole thing down anyway, right?
Bohemian Grove is this place in California where all the elites go and they put fucking druid costumes on, and they worship Moloch, the owl god.
Jesus Christ.
And Nixon went there, and Reagan went there. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like
Bohemian Grove. You don't know what it is?
Nixon and Reagan went
Bohemian
there?
Grove is a famous place where rich world leaders would meet in Northern California. And they literally worship this Moloch, the owl god, and everybody thought it was bullshit. But John Ronson and Alex Jones snuck in.
Good thing it was TikTok and not real.
Oh yeah,
I think we're safe. I think we're
I'm not
safe.
taking his shit.
Yeah.
No, someone else's. That was someone else's. That was someone else's. But yeah, go continue. I just knew he said Alex Jones at the end of that.
See, it's nice to be led in by another guy.
Oh yeah, the podcast king. Let's be real.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's be real.
The king of podcasts.
So in 2000, Alex Jones pretty much snuck into the Bohemian Grove with this hidden camera, and he caught the cremation of care ceremony, so where they were burning the small baby thing. And he made this documentary, and it was called Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. Catchy, I know. Just
Okay.
instantly makes me want to go to Blockbuster and rent
Who buys?
This should have been anyone else.
it. Right?
It's just like him in a hood in his backyard with a videotape, like ooga chaka.
I mean,
I
the
swear,
sad
Phil,
thing is that I could
It's
see
really
that.
bad.
That's the unfortunate thing.
Oh yeah. So his documentary, it characterized the ritual as basically ancient Canaanite, Luciferian, Babylonian mystery religion ceremony.
That's a lot. That's the kitchen.
And it's
sink.
like throwing spaghetti on the wall and seeing what
I mean, you
word
covered
sticks.
all of them.
Yeah.
Hashtag all.
Yeah. Okay.
Hashtag coexist.
See, and that's probably why they let him live after doing that,
Because
because
it's Alex Jones.
yeah, if anybody else went
Oh,
in
well,
there
Beautiful
and
point. Yeah, that
you'd be gone because
they are beautiful. Like Alex Jones, Tucker Carlson, those are like they love that shit because for
yeah.
every truth they speak like 4 billion lies. So
right.
they don't care. Just keep talking. Go ahead. You got to cherry pick what's real and what's not.
Pretty much. So yeah, basically people started watching this documentary and they genuinely started believing Alex Jones. And when people start believing Alex Jones, it becomes kind of dangerous.
Especially when they've been taking his supplements and shit.
For
Oh,
real.
I got the Alex Jones parasite in my brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bohemian Grove.
Don't do it, people. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Except for this guy named Richard McCaslin. This guy, he had the Alex Jones in his brain. So he watched Jones's documentary and became convinced that human sacrifice was actually happening at Bohemian Grove. And in 2002, he armed himself with weapons, explosives, and created this persona called the Phantom Patriot, which was supposed to be his superhero persona.
Just be normal.
Lee's done. I broke Lee.
Yo, it's nonsense.
Yo, there's like the
Why?
head of private armies in this shit. Like people that could drop like 5,000-pound bombs and have like A-10s flying in and out of nowhere. And
They
this
can't
guy-
stop the Phantom Patriot. Fuck no. He's a one-man army.
Yo, this guy 100% has a Punisher fucking skull on his chest. There's no way he doesn't.
Wearing a Deathstroke
No.
mask.
And he definitely, everywhere he goes, he has a knife in his mouth.
Arr.
Oh,
I'm ready.
Where did
So-
he get it? Yeah.
So the Phantom Patriot, he attempted to raid the Grove.
Raid it by himself.
Oh yeah, because he's a one-man army.
Okay.
So he set fires, threatened security personnel, and was ultimately arrested.
Question: what was Phantom in any of that?
His
None of
Patriot-
that.
Just said.
Not one of those things was a Phantom operation.
Oh, God.
I wonder how he threatened them. Did he just go
Oh,
up to them and
yeah.
be like, "Listen, tough guy"?
Just, it's
I'm
like guys like
picturing-
full body armor standing in front of like a Humvee with like machine guns, and he's just standing there with like a bottle rocket, and he's like a Roman candle. He's like, "I'm gonna get you guys. You guys are doing bad things back there."
Okay, the
I saw
baby.
what you did to that baby.
Oh man, I come to save the babies.
And then they're like, "We have 7 snipers trained on your position right now."
yeah, it's just dots. Just
Oh,
It looks
God.
like he
What
has chicken pox.
What happened to this guy?
He was arrested.
it'd be so funny if it was like, "Oh yeah, he stepped on a landmine. he was just
Just
gone."
blew up. So he spent 6 years in prison and eventually
Unreal.
died by suicide in
Oh.
2018. Allegedly died by
Allegedly.
suicide.
But again, I don't think they'd bother to kill him.
No, they wanted to make
No.
the Phantom Patriot a goddamn martyr.
No,
And
no
a war-
chance. There was
No
chance.
one-man armies.
No, the nerdiest of the
That's
nerds
my new nickname.
would not follow in his footsteps. I feel 100% confident in this.
Oh, the Phantom Patriot. Where is he when you need him?
So he got
yeah.
like 3 minutes, and basically, probably, if that.
Oh,
That was
like-
just walking into the forest. The time
like
it
it gives
took.
total like. I went to my toy box as a little kid and found like all my toy guns, my police vest, my helmet, and like walked into my living room. My uncle and my dad were there. I was like, "I'm gonna get you guys."
Serious.
Yeah.
They're like, "Haha, it's funny. Get out of here,
Funny.
kid."
Go
I
on, get.
cannot. This is just sad. Okay.
It is sad because it's like literally like what happens when conspiracy theories meet mental health issues
Right.
Alex Jones.
and the easy access of weapons. I want to
Yeah.
know what this
That's a
guy
good
was
point.
carrying.
I don't know. I feel like it's from Spirit Halloween, like,
More
know,
than
battle
he
axe or something.
At one time,
Huh?
more than he could use at one time for sure.
Oh yeah, he probably thought it was Call of Duty, and he's like, I can just flop through weapons, and then he's just like all hung up.
I got a light machine gun. I got a sniper rifle. I got an assault rifle. I got 2 handguns. I'm gonna use them
Oh
all.
man, I left my ray gun.
I got the perks on too, so I got quick swap. I can just change guns real fast.
Oh gosh, this poor guy.
Insert
Yeah.
video of, like the guy that
Make-
kicks the knife around the refrigerator on TikTok.
May he rest in nerdy peace. Okay.
Yeah, so shout outs to the Phantom Patriot. Pour one out for him, smoke a bowl for him.
Don't say his name. I can't.
So there's been multiple journalists that have successfully actually gone inside Bohemian Grove for decades now.
Okay.
Didn't have to be Alex Jones with a GoPro and heavy breathing.
Okay.
What do you mean, no supplements? What am I gonna
Yeah,
do?
no shit, right? And what they found was considerably, and I mean considerably less traumatic than what he was making it out to be. So this guy named Philip Weiss, he spent 7 days inside the Grove for this magazine called Spy Magazine, because I feel like that's very on the nose.
Yeah. Very
Yeah,
on brand. Yeah.
And this was in 89. So, and then it concluded that the members shrouded themselves in secrecy for reasons no more sinister than the thought it was cool.
150.
I could see that.
That's
I mean,
exactly what they said in Spy Magazine.
There's a bunch of like real spies sitting around. Like, what the hell are these guys doing, man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on, man. Yo, did you see the latest issue of Spy Magazine? We're on the cover.
Oh, it gives like the kids jumping out of like the back of the trucks in this day, like the Penske trucks, the white supremacist kids. They'll jump in their way.
Yeah.
Like we're doing something, and then they all have to run back into the back of like a rented truck. Well,
Pretty much.
like you're threatening like armies. You're threatening real armies and like police forces, and you had to rent a truck to get here.
Yes.
Is
Like,
it only men in this, or?
Oh
or-
no! Oh, in Bohemian Grove, yeah.
Yeah. No girls allowed.
What?
Yeah.
See, I was
We were
trying to
through-
warm up to the idea that T Swift might be there or something.
I mean, maybe it's 2025. It could be woke enough.
She's definitely got.
She's got enough
She'll send
influence
Travis Kelce
over-
there.
Yeah, she's got.
That wouldn't be
fingers.
smart.
Well, she'll just send him as a proxy, like the China thing.
Oh,
Yeah, and be
okay.
like, hey, so this is what you say. You say this to blah 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 blah, and then boom, I have another $1 billion Eras tour.
Wow.
No, the craziest thing is that like the people that own Taylor Swift are there.
Oh, well, okay.
Taylor Swift's handlers
that's
are there.
fair.
Yeah, so
All
in
their
spirit,
record
T Swift is
label
there.
owners, all those people, the
But-
higher ups are there. Yeah.
Think
Mhm.
about the secrecy that has to be involved for them to get there, because there's those people that track their private planes and things like that.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that would be like the best target to get,
I love that.
Oh, yeah.
stuff.
allegedly.
It's definitely one of those situations where like they fly into like, San Diego, walk off the plane on the tarmac to a private plane that flies them into like a little private airport somewhere.
Yeah, or get into
Well,
private
helicopter.
cars.
And then the
Right.
helicopter takes them to the Grove. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. For camping.
Yeah, pretty much. So there's some other journalists that have gone into the Grove. This guy named John Ronson. He pretty much saw the same cremation of care ceremony that Alex Jones saw and filmed, but Ronson pretty much characterized it as a, and I quote, an overgrown frat party.
I feel like, but that's what these vibes will give most of the time because it's really not in the actions.
Yeah.
It's really in the conversations being had. So like they can dress up, they can burn whatever the fuck they want. But like when they're sitting down with each other, like they have the keys to like the world. Like
I was gonna say that's what they've allowed people to see and to conceptualize is that it's just a bunch of rich people with too much money doing absurd things.
Yeah, he even goes on to write a book called Them, Adventures with Extremists, and he pretty much emphasized that it was just basically a bunch of immaturity rather than malevolence at the Grove. So it was just a bunch of rich people being stupid.
And but even I would know that like those people don't get together just to do that.
Yeah.
But they at that point, like you said, like they don't care. They're moving around and like again, I guarantee if one of us was walking past these people on the street having a conversation about their stuff, I have no idea what these people are talking about.
Oh yeah.
Whole nother world language. Like they can cool.
Right.
Yeah. Like this whole thing is just absolutely crazy. And it's just
I got a surprise for you guys right now.
Oh, here we go. Surprise us up.
Introducing the Phantom Patriot.
Yes! Oh, look at that cool fucking ninja sword, son.
What am I looking at?
The most badass Halloween costume ever.
That was a Phantom Patriot.
Put that back up. Put that back up.
Phantom Patriot right there. What do you mean?
Do you not see his belt buckle looks like a freedom dick?
Oh God, it does.
Oh my God. No.
The star-spangled shaft and the star balls. He's gonna go protect your freedom.
This is him, bro.
That looks like Gordon Ramsay.
It looks like Gordon Ramsay had a baby with John Cena.
Yes.
Yo, who is this man?
But
he's clearly the Phantom Patriot.
Richard Dick Coulson. Yo, come on, bro. Yo.
The Phantom Patriot.
That's my Halloween costume. Set. That's
it. I'm not
Patriot in the house. I gotta go get a striped polo. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is such a detour, but like there's a person in the world that did this. That was real.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't a skit. That wasn't like a LARP. Like that man went somewhere with bombs. I'm sorry.
That man literally took it upon himself.
Just trying to get the truth, Lee. You know what I hope? Here's what I hope. I hope that he dresses like him at Halloween, conjures his spirit, and that guy haunts Lee forever.
You're the most annoying ghost, bro.
I know.
Like, you got you are neither Phantom nor Patriot, sir.
Yeah, now the Phantom is
I need you to get up out of my body.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Gosh. That's the least Phantom thing I've ever heard.
That
was like literal Captain Obvious is literally what he should have named himself.
Phantom.
Is that where we got that from?
It's like Where's Waldo got mad and tried to be like, I'm right here, bitch. Look at me.
It's like Where's Waldo? He's like
outside.
I'll find you. And then he puts on the marks under his
poor guy.
The hunter has become the hunted.
I've been waiting for this day. Oh no. All right. Jesus.
Oh man.
Oh dear. Okay.
So
We were talking about serious stuff.
Yeah. There's an actual problem with Bohemian Grove. And it's not the crazy dress up and Alex Jones or, Phantom Patriot. It's when Supreme Court justices, cabinet members, Fortune 500 CEOs spend 2 weeks together in complete secrecy. That's pretty much a problem for
finger popping each other's
democracy.
assholes.
Right.
It's regardless of whether they're worshiping little big ass owls or just getting drunk, pissing on trees, shit like that. People like Edwin Meese, Reagan's, attorney general, explicitly thanked the Grove's organizers for a chance to do a little bit of politicking for the administration.
Just a little bit.
So pretty much what I said about, weaving spiders come not here. Yeah, that can go fuck right off.
Yup.
Because it looks like a big old spider web out there, and I don't want no part of it. Yeah, it's the issue isn't that they're just planning world domination in smoke-filled rooms. They're doing it in the forest.
Yeah, there's. So I just, out of curiosity, I just wanted to type in how many private militaries there are in the world.
Oh, there's a shit ton.
Yeah, there's way more than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
There's multiples per country. Russia has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alone. Europe has around the same. Australia's got 2. There's a bunch that are almost these are not affiliated. So I don't even know what that means.
Oh, they're too extreme.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
Okay. But America has 12.
I don't even see America on this. Oh, wait, USA companies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Raytheon, North Group, Grumman. Yep.
Triple Canopy, Blackwater. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not good. This whole thing is not good for especially when Clarence Thomas spends 25 years socializing with billionaires who have business with the Supreme Court. That's fucking corruption.
Oh, yeah. It's all corruption. And as clearly as corrupt and as bad as that is, unfortunately, the things like the Patriot dude are real dangers in this stuff, because this stuff is so secretive. It lends so much to conspiracy theory that you get people that really act out on this, and then you get the talking heads that are do it, and then they're at Bohemian Grove paying the talking heads, and it's this manipulation.
Well, when you think about getting that many people with that kind of money together in 2 weeks in one session, they could eliminate third world countries, as in turn them into actual stable companies. They could do that with that money. Period.
Well, that's all the lands, all the tech bros now are in this spot now. Buying up, literally, again, this is apolitical. I'm not neither for this is whatever, but a lot of the talk about wanting Greenland is for the tech sector and for them to be able to use it as a giant place for their servers and all that shit. So that shit's all happening behind the scenes. Again, it doesn't matter what party. These are private companies. They don't right. If the person's gonna get their shit through, it's the person they're paying. They don't give a fuck. Red, blue, donkey, elephant, giraffe. They don't.
Oh yeah,
because they're all insider trading.
Yeah. So I was able to find out a little bit of the broader elite ecosystem.
Ooh, okay.
That happens at Bohemian Grove. Okay. So the Grove itself is not in isolation at all. It's just this big, broader ecosystem of elite networking organizations, and some of these have different functions, but all come back to one thing. So I'm sure everybody's heard of these people called the Bilderberg group.
Bilderberg.
And so the Bilderberg, my bad, Bilderberg group, not Bilderberg. They handle transatlantic policy coordination, The World Economic Forum, it provides public-facing global governance, basically. And then the Council of Foreign Relations produces actual policy research and recommendations. And so the Grove serves in one specific function, and it's where the American elites can build the personal relationships to make coordination possible across all three of those venues. So you can sort of think of it like this. Bilderberg is where they plan the policy. The Council of Foreign Relations is where they write the policy. And then the World Economic Forum is where they announce the policy.
Yep. And then...
So it's just really expensive networking.
Congress
Nothing nefarious.
The desk and take the policy.
Pretty much. Nothing nefarious going on.
Wow.
Again, and like we are literally scratching the surface. Like this is the definition of Bohemian Grove. Like you can go into the individual people and what has come out of these meetings afterwards. Like if you really want to like be a sleuth about this, like you could end up down some crazy rabbit holes.
Oh yeah. And that was just the bare bones scratching.
That's what I mean. Like that's like we didn't get into all the conspiracies. Like I mentioned a bunch of stuff, but didn't even start to talk about them. It's pretty nutty.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the whole thing is wild.
You can start backtracking stuff. Like the easiest one and the most like I think it's just it rings in my head just because of my age and like when I started becoming aware, let's say like came online, like the Bush stuff, the the Alex Crowley connection, like all that stuff, like his like yeah, I know all about it, but not really. It was just in my hemisphere. But
yeah, that's what I've got on the Grove.
The Illuminati.
Well, it's very disturbing. Thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Sleep well as your Alexa records you as you sleep.
Mm.
And Jeff Bezos watches you from the Bohemian Grove. All right. If anybody has any questions or wants to know anything else about Bohemian Grove, I'm sure we can fill you in a little bit more. If anybody has anything they want to add, I'm all ears. I love a good conspiracy. Again, none of us are suicidal, accident prone, or in the business of dying anytime soon. So
I can go with that.
Me protecting ourselves. Other than that, thanks for joining us. As always, we appreciate it. We got new merch. Check it out on TeePublic. Josh is rocking our ghost shirt, which is going to be up there for a limited time run.
Woo-hoo!
We'll have to do a little
see more of this.
We'll have to do a little photo shoots wearing all the new merch.
Yeah.
But check that stuff out. Subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. Follow us on all the podcast platforms if you're listening to us. Other than that, stay curious, stay strange. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Allegedly.
Thank you for listening. If you would like to join us as a guest, suggest a topic, or have a story you want us to share, we'd love to hear from you. Email us at ssospodcast@gmail.com. For more behind-the-scenes updates and exclusive insights about SSOS, make sure to follow us on social media. And don't miss out on the fun. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you for listening to the Secret Society of Strangers podcast. This show is an independent production, researched and crafted by our passionate team. But we couldn't do it without all of you. We truly appreciate your support. Embrace the unknown, for not all secrets are meant to be kept. Farewell, strangers.